Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dead Cells. So I took it upon myself to do a little bit of warm-up today before starting the recording session. I just ran this first biome a couple of times, and I'm hoping that that's gonna translate to having a lot less rust to shake off during the actual recording. Oh, and an invisibility amulet right away, which seems like a real powerful thing. Let's take the bow for right now. Our amulet gives us a point of red, which is not necessarily determining a lot about our run here just yet. I mean, red's versatile. Red still gives you a lot of health, but it also gives you a lot of functional melee weapons. I'm going to turn invisible, and then we're going to go up here, and we're going to wait for our moment. And by our moment, I mean this moment. Aha! Take this, rat. Ah, there we go. Definitely, extremely what I was trying to do, which is why I shouted, ah! That's my battle cry. I actually really like this. We could just drop down on them over and over again. There we go. Super clean. Just really excellent play there. Good double jumping. Oh, do not like these guys. We're gonna run out of arrows real fast. Ah. I'm still not really sure. Ooh, hey, cherries. Okay, we'll leave those there. We'll remember that those are there. Still not really sure what the best way to deal with those guys is. They definitely double attack too quickly for you to be able to roll through both of the attacks. So I think the thing we're doing where we just run away from them entirely makes a lot of sense. Alright, gotta make sure this guy goes down before we try to fight the big dude. And honestly, I'm inclined to just do the same thing to him, where we just get up here and then drop down on him over and over again. I mean, it keeps working, right? There's very little risk to the stomping strategy. That was not a very smart way to dodge that, but it did work. You know, honestly, this beginner bow is so weak that it's almost not worth using. Alright, we found the way to the sewers. I suppose we could just go. The second you walk through the door, it pauses the timer, so we would get the time door there, but I am loath to continue on without our scrolls. I think that's a real bad idea. I'm still really nervous about whether or not I will stagger an enemy. As you can tell, I never trust it. Except for these shield guys, who apparently get staggered anytime you make contact with them at all. I didn't actually read what that does. Victims' remains explode. That's not a bad one. Am I able to access this teleport from down here? I sure am. Apparently teleporting breaks our invisibility. Ooh, fancy bow. I mean, it's a multiple Nox bow, but it's a multiple Nox bow 1. The one we found before seemed pretty good. Ah, take that. I mean, it's certainly way more effective for this. Just like really spamming down small, weak enemies. I'm trying to play really cautiously here. Yep, because we were close to our kill threshold. Hey, look at that! We actually made the combo. I don't like this at all. Honestly, this bow seems real good. We're not going to go purple for a tier 1 bow, but I like it. It seems like a fine weapon. I just rolled right through that guy instead of right up to him, which is what I was trying to do. There we go, like that. There's a little bit of a lag coming out of it. Like I tried to throw that grenade a lot earlier than I actually did. A lot earlier than I was actually able to there. Yeah, I know it looks like cowardice. That's just because it is, though. I do enjoy the cooldown of the infantry grenade. It really can throw this thing at people a whole lot. Alright, I think we're going to grab... we had to come at this from the top. I think we're going to grab red. You know what? I would much rather start on this platform up here. There we go. That's how you do that. do love it when the victim's remains explode. That's just a wonderful thing. Yeah, I think we're going to go red here. So our grenade is red. And red gives you a lot of versatility. There's a lot of red weapons. We'll just see what comes. We'll keep ourselves open for the moment. Plus red, light green is a color that you, okay. Ooh, spreads oil on an enemy. If we can find a weapon that that starts fires, this is a very interesting item indeed. Crowbar 2. Do we want to spend money on a... Oh, well, it's a 3. Do we want to spend money on a 3? Do I think we'll keep this? I'm gonna... How does it compare DPS-wise to our current weapon? Quite favorably. And, you know, 1,700 is not that much money. I will take it. Yeah, we'll still probably have enough cash to buy stuff at any store we encounter in the second biome, I think. Ooh, it doesn't have a lot of range. That's definitely an issue. Like, we weren't actually able to hit both of those enemies at the same time. Well, no, there it seemed better. I don't much care for this guy. Yeah, that was good. Apparently our stomp's getting pretty powerful. I am not paying for vampirism. You would have to pay me. Alright, let's go down to this... Actually, this way has a thing we didn't explore, apparently. What, did I get distracted and just wander away? I mean, that sounds like me. No, it's this guy. I think if we mash through this conversation, is this the one who gives us food? No, this is just the guy who gets horribly murdered inside his cell. You know, what are you gonna do? It's remarkably quiet now. That's okay. We don't need the food, because we're actually doing an okay job at the combat part today. For the moment. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So this is the way to the garden. And I think we're good to just go, right? There's not anything else we're looking for. And if I somehow get myself injured doing this part, we still have some cherries that we can go grab. I mean, we should go grab the cherries either way, because that item breaks down into more than 0 gold. Look at that. We're destroying food. That's the situation we find ourselves in. I'm pretty pleased with it. Trying not to get too ahead of myself, but hey, that's a pretty good start, if I do say so myself. See, we're learning. We're slowly getting there on the 2-cell thing. Ooh, check this out. Items with double pluses. Well, I don't think we're really on the sinew slicer game here. I think we're pretty red. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die is awesome. Free arrows. Yeah, as much as I like the flint, and I do, I think the twin daggers are just like a really, really excellent weapon. And I do not regret the gold we spent there. We bought that after we had hit the combo threshold, right? Maybe that's a good reason not to, if you've hit the combo threshold already. Then you know that you're going to be able to get an item from the combo room. Although I guess you're not guaranteed it's going to be a weapon. Okay, this is not the run to unlock ice shards, I don't think. Honestly, Hokuto's bow would not be a terrible item for us to pick up on this run. It's a reasonable red ranged weapon, which there are not a ton of. Or we could start building towards some of this other stuff, I guess. Like being able to save more gold between deaths, which I actually think would be pretty significant. Let's try to unlock the bow. Let's see if we can get this bow. Do I want to spend basically all of my money to make our pretty good daggers even pretty gooder? I mean, the odds that we're going to hold on to these for the entire run are not super high. I'm gonna do this, because I kind of want to see what an S quality item looks like. Oh no! Double damage taken. Well, I don't like that at all. Would like to reforge, please. How much is it? It's $12.30, jeez. Okay, well that really sucks. That hurt us a lot. Yeah. We don't really need cooldown reduction on the grenade, but cooldown reduction on the dash will be nice. I do not much like taking double damage, I'll tell you that right now. I mean, it's... okay, if you get hit for a non-lethal amount of damage, the healing lets you get all that health back pretty quickly, provided that you don't then immediately get hit again and end up suffering even... Wow, okay, wow. You know, it does some damage is the thing. Yes, a little bit of damage. Nope, get away from me. Aha, you fool. I lured you. Okay, their downstate doesn't seem to protect them as much as you might think. Oh, and they can't charge through small spaces, despite the fact that they are quite small. Interesting. Nope, grenade ineffective. Hold on, I'm going to try to hit him right on with it. Ah, what the hell? In the time it took, like, I was animation locked that entire time. In the time it took me to just throw that grenade, he was able to heads up and then rush me. So be careful. You be careful of that. It's alright, we're just going to heal it all off with our incredible healing powers. Well, that didn't go anywhere. Alright, it's fine. We're just going to let ourselves become invisible again. Okay. And the healing is working, but we also very nearly died from almost nothing. Okay. For a second there, I was afraid that wasn't actually going to make contact. Let me just... Alright. You know what? I'm going to jump these guys up here. There we go. That is how you do that. Oof. Oh god, this is not working. Okay. Ah, I was paying attention that time. Yeah, what now? What if I, like, play a little bit okay? What if I play kind of reasonably well? Where's your god now? Alright, boy, the rooms in this place are so big. We're just gonna wait until we become invisible again before we jump down there. Let him walk past. Okay. The invisibility necklace seems really powerful. Also, I love being able to wall climb. I miss this so much. Like, it's so integral to the way I'm used to moving around in the game. Not having it feels like a really big loss. Okay, screw those guys. Were those guys here on the lower cell values? I don't think they were. Oh god. Again, animation lock. It's a very severe problem. Boy. Should I flask? I don't really want to I'm gonna try to do without. Okay, we're invisible right now. Everything's fine. I'm gonna try to get over to that mushroom and show it who is the boss. Okay, screw that guy. Hey! The sadist stiletto. I mean, if we're gonna fight that elite, we need to flask first. Let me go around him for now. Yeah, I would not ordinarily even consider using this this double damage but you heal effect. I think our current grenade is actually better. Oh, apparently interacting with that thing caused me to lose my invisibility, which I do not care for. Could I? There we go. Could I please restart? All right, I'm gonna try to fight some normal garbage enemies to heal up. I'm not gonna heal enough. It's not gonna matter. Well, you know, this does help Finding food also is a thing we could do. Tell me there's food in this. Ah. We haven't really been finding food in those, have we? I would not ordinarily consider this, but I hate the double damage. Like, this is such a damage downgrade. And also, it's a harder weapon to use. We're definitely going to get hit. You know what? It's too much of a downgrade. I just gotta survive the weapon we're wielding now. Should I take this crappy crowbar, maybe? The thing is, if we could get through the level with the twin daggers so that we can re-roll them in the next in-between area, they'll be really good weapons. Alright, I'm going to try to stick with it. Oh, right. I am considered not to be invisible, despite... You know, I just kind of... I don't know why I thought that he would just run right through me. So if you're curious why I didn't die there, despite the fact that we got hit at a pretty low level of health, and we clearly took way less damage than we did on previous occasions where we got hit by that attack, it's because there's a rule in play that makes it so you cannot die from any hit that hits you at above a certain percentage of your total health. But that rule can only trigger every so often. If you get saved by it once, you cannot be saved by it again for 5 minutes or something. I don't remember exactly how it works. It would be a good thing to know right now. This would be a real good time to have some idea how that works. We're saving our money and also we're broke. Those two things do often go hand in hand. Did not realize that there was a guy down there, so just be a little careful. We're gonna play it really safe here. Okay, he's just taken off. Take that, nerd. Listen, I have 92 health. Don't judge me too harshly. Do we want to swap out for a rapier? No, I think we're going to try to hold on to this weapon that I'm terrified of. Because it will be really good once we manage to re-roll it. Probably, like, good players are really excited when they get the double damage, but you heal thing, because they're like, I can parlay this into me killing all of the enemies super fast and correcting the very few mistakes that I make. But I am not like a very good player. I am an okay player at best. Okay, almost didn't finish him off. I was really expecting him to die there, but that's based on the fact that the last time we hit one of them while we were stealthed, he died from the hit. The problem is I missed the first melee attack, so we weren't actually stealthed when we hit him. And we're gonna let him throw all of his dudes up here. Any others? No, okay, he's out of ammo. Let me get re-stealthed, then we'll approach the mushroom. If we could manage to find our way to a little bit more food. Oh, this is an opportunity right here. I can't believe he didn't die from that. Gosh, there sure are a lot of these big mushroom guys. Wow, like a lot. Damn it. Alright, I think we're gonna have to give up on this managing to heal ourselves to safety thing. It's just unrealistic. There are too many enemies around and they're too dangerous. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna fight that elite. We're just gonna flask and fight the elite. And we're not gonna get hit by him. But we're still gonna flask because I do not believe that the thing that I just said to you. let me flask before we approach him. Oh, that did not break my invisibility. Interesting. Have we gone in here before? Oh, well, that's pretty. I mean, listen, the game's real pretty. There's no two ways about that. Man vs. Wild and other botanical treatises are spread out on the ground. I wonder what's in this flask. Yeah, let's just drink some of this. It can't be bad for you. Look, there's a skeleton in it. That's a sign of health. You know what the answer is. They built him in there. Apparently, seeing the dead rise wasn't enough. Today it's the plants that are up and about and raising hell. The king's new best friends had ordered one of them captured alive. I'd like to see that. You wouldn't think it would be that hard to capture a plant alive. They spend most of their time alive. Alright, so we gotta be actually below us. Apparently, this is a guy that I just was stealthed when I ran past last time. Alright. It's a pretty good start. Oh, you can't kill that crystal, I don't think. Yeah, I wanted to get him to commit a little bit there. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Nope. Invisibility too valuable. Alright, yep, out to the left side. I mean, we could just leave through the morass door now, I suppose, but I do want more power. I do like having a real low cooldown grenade. That's a pretty useful thing. Alright, very important that we not hit this guy in his very spiky back. Wow. Just able to shield block the whole grenade, huh? There we go. That'll show him. Think he's still alive down there? Oh yeah, he's bouncing on a plant. Oh, come on. I landed next to those. You're killing me over here. I do not like all of the spikes. Imagine a world with no spikes. Hold on, I think there was a mushroom guy over here. Yeah, okay, I see him. I see him. Should probably not do that from in front of them. I should catch them from the back so that they at least have to go through the effort of turning around, which slows them down a tiny bit. Alright, I'm not happy that we had to spend the flask charge, but aside from that, we're actually doing alright here. We're managing this acceptably. I mean, if you really think about it, like, in terms of our usual resource expenditure in this very difficult area, we're actually doing pretty well. Ice Shield 4+. That is a pretty compelling item. I wonder if we should have a shield. I guess if I was better at parrying, I would think it might be worthwhile to have a shield even on runs where we're not necessarily green, just because parrying really does prevent a lot of damage. But you have to be good enough at it to actually get the benefit of the shield. And probably in terms of keeping me from taking damage, it's better we have a ranged weapon. Even if I'm not using it very much, because I am also trying to heal myself. Okay, spent all my ammo. I was thinking about trying to jump over there and hit him with a grenade. I'm just gonna get stealthy first. And you can see, eventually the arrows fall out of him. Okay. So, great big neon blood fountain. Let's let this dude get close enough that the door will stun him. I'm gonna continue being really cautious. I mean, you can't say it's not working. God, it sure does cost a lot of arrows to kill most enemies, given that we have, like, no purple scaling. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, but the exploding body did get him eventually. Get him. Okay, I'll get him. Nope, no, I guess I won't. There we go. Eventually we got him. So I'm not really using the dash all that often, and the grenade is always off cooldown no matter what, so I'm really not getting a ton of value out of that mutation that I took. Yeah, I'm gonna let this guy turn around so that all three of them will be in melee range at the same time. There we go. That's what caution looks like. Sadly, being completely undetectable to enemies almost all of the time has not allowed me to get to the 60 kill combo that we need for more free stuff. And trust me, no one's more disappointed about it than I am. Okay, there is a guy down there. Yeah, it definitely does take them a second longer to... Not a second, but, you know, a moment. A moment longer to prep their attack if I come in from behind. I mean, let's use our refresh option. Oh, interesting. Refresh doesn't cost any money anymore, but it makes all the items in the shop more expensive. It used to just be a small cost to do the refresh. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's an interesting design. Do I want to pay 3,000 gold for this? It is not really that much damage, not really that much more damage, and the victim's remains don't even explode. Who would go in for something like that? All right, let's continue slowly feeling out the territory here. I know I'm doing this in like the most tedious way possible, but fear. Ah, we do have access to the prison depths now. I don't think we actually want to go that way. I want to go as deep into the arboretum as we can. That's the path we're going to take. Oh no, I missed him. I can't believe none of that hit him. Like, all three of those attacks were short. Just absolutely terrible play. I'm too greedy. I was trying to get all three of them. I should have just settled for making sure I killed the big guy. Okay, I think there's nothing else of value over here, probably. Alright, well, we have fully explored the place and honestly have not taken that much damage in doing so. Here, we didn't sell either one of these items. We should do that. And I am still absolutely for certain re-rolling these daggers because they're going to get me completely murdered against the first boss we run into. Show me something still powerful but less hazardous to my health. The Sadist Stiletto. Okay. Critical hits if target's bleeding and poisoned. Ignore shields. Projects you toward the enemy. Inflicts a critical hit if you attack again while bumped. That's... strangely worded. Okay, what do we actually want to do here? Oh, I did pick up the... I did put a couple of cells into this, and I picked up some... I finished something else. Oh, I finished the ability to reroll shops. Right, that's the thing I did off screen. You know, honestly, it would be nice to have a good red ranged weapon. Let's go ahead and do that. And then 34 cells left. I'm kind of curious about the tentacle. At some point, we should probably fix these. But let's go tentacle for right now. And then we'll unlock this after the next area. So, a lot less damage, but when you hit somebody with Hakuto's bow, it just marks them. It's not really about killing them, it's about making them easier to kill with your other weapons. Let's absolutely reforge these daggers. Nope, that's the wrong... I mean, I should also do that. Victim's remains explode, launches a grenade. I like it. It's a good start. Upgrade this. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Ooh, it dislodges all arrows. That's interesting. The Hakuto's bow does not have a lot of ammo. And, apparently, ammo mutations do not apply to this item. We don't have a way of applying poison, but it's probably fine. You know what, I'm gonna... Okay. That's not super helpful. Do we want to take damage reduction against getting comboed? I mean, it's not like a great form of damage reduction. Boy, what do we want? I guess combo, maybe? We're fighting so slowly that I don't know we're going to get a lot of benefit out of combo. But I guess Vengeance isn't just about the damage reduction. It also does make you better at killing the thing that just hit you. You know what? I'll take it. Alright, have we ever actually gotten through the Morass of the Banished? I don't think so, right? Is this where we fought the giant bug monster? Yes, I think so. Okay, well... Good time to not be taking double damage. Oh, it's not... Here, let me reveal myself. It's not going to spawn if I don't. Oh, good job. Ah, this guy does a lot of damage, it turns out. And you can't just roll through his attacks. Actually, how do you fight this guy in melee? Damn it, you jumped over my thing. Yeah, because if he attacks forward... We can fight him with ranged weapons and stuff, but if he attacks forward and you roll through, you get hit. If he attacks forward and you roll back, I think you... Didn't we do that and we still got hit by the attack? I guess that must be the thing. Because rolling forward definitely kills you. Or, well, definitely gets you hit again. Let's get back out there. Let's figure it out. Green, you know what? We'll take the shield. The option, of course, exists to just have a shield and defeat his attack by parrying it. Maybe that's the thing we should be doing. I mean, it cannot be the case that you are only able to fight that guy if you have a shield, right? Rolling back must work. I don't like this at all. I tried to defend there, but I was, I think, a little animation locked. You cannot just cancel out of any animation at any time. You know, you have to be a little bit more conscientious than that. I'm gonna lean green. I feel like I do a lot better when we're green. Like, even beyond what you would expect from just having way more health. I do better with green items. But also, parrying is just... It's important, and also it feels really good every time you get it right. Ooh. Oh, I like this shield. Or at least I like the thing this shield used to be. I guess we'll find out if I still like it. I hate that above us. We're gonna go a different way. We'll come back. We're gonna try to find, like, a grenade or something. Never mind, there is no other way for me to go at the moment. I would much prefer to enter this area with a grenade. Alright, can we see... No, we can't. But it looks like if I just break through that door to the right, we have a place we can climb up a little at least. There we go. That makes this way more doable. Oof. That attack comes out fast. It seems like in general, the newer enemies attack much faster than the older enemies did. Oh, interesting. You can't roll fast enough to roll through one of his attacks and then... Wow. Okay. Game is rewarding us for going green. You can't roll fast enough to roll through one of his attacks and then roll through the other one as well. But it looks like according to the thing that just happened there, you can roll through one of the attacks and then just walk clean through him and avoid the second attack that way. This is a pretty good weapon. Now I, too, can attack everywhere on the stage. Here, we're going to let these guys get over here so I can stun them. Pretty good. Man's all teleporting behind me like that's going to help. Clearly he is unfamiliar with this weapon. Alright. 11 more kills with no screw-ups. Oh, hold on a second. There was a treasure chest. 11 more kills with no screw-ups to get ourselves another combo door. I believe this can happen. Okay, not on color, but a turret's nice to have, especially when you're trying to play it safe. Yeah, I like the thing that shield design we picked up used to do was when you parried, it would put a powerful bleed on everything nearby. Which obviously is pretty great. A whole bunch of plants that seem to have been a bit underwatered recently. Gee, I wonder why. Looks like this guy loved flowers. And here, all the fabric from the bed seems to have been torn up and used elsewhere. There's a label on this pot. Do not water after midnight. The thing planted here looks less like a flower than a gremlin. Or I guess a mogwai at that point. What is... I can't quite interact with the window. I'm having trouble turning around and just moving a little bit. There are seeds on a window ledge. Must be where he got his supply from. I guess he wanted to choose the time of his death. This is pretty grim, man. He's holding a faded flower between his fingers. A moment of silence. And then, of course, yeah, you know how our character does. Ooh, damage from projectiles reduced. Yeah, I'll take it. It's off color, but also very important. Because I get hit by projectiles, you know, semi-frequently. It's a thing that sometimes happens. God, I do love the range on this thing. It is very silly. Oh god, crits were insufficient. I really thought he was gonna die there. Well, that's our chance at the combo door. You gotta have more respect for the enemies. They are always, always faster than you are expecting. I mean, this is the way we're going. We may as well open up the teleporter now, even though we're not actually done. Alright, show me... Do we even want to reroll? I don't think I'm going to bother. At this point, it's probably not worth spending the gold. Actually, I can let him just do that. Well, just stop shooting at me, you big idiot. One downside of the really huge weapon with the really absurd range is that it makes it really easy to hit people hit people's shields, even when you're not anywhere near them. Wow, yeah, when you get hit by that shield, you are stunned forever. Okay, pretty bad. Pretty bad all of a sudden. Oh, you are a corrupted artifact. This is just going to kill us. There's a lot of money, though. Nah, that's just going to kill us. See, look at me. Look at me learning and growing, not just automatically picking up every object that I see. I'm not super pleased with the fact that that guy just didn't get hit by the third shot of our combo. Not really sure what happened there. I guess there's a dead zone in the middle of it. My arms are not made of giant blades, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, pretty bad place to be in, health-wise. But, I mean, I think we're just going. It's fine. We'll find some watermelon on the other side or something. You know, it's a garden. This is where the watermelon grows. Presumably, this is the source of all of the watermelon and cherries in the entire castle, right? I think that's a reasonable assumption. Alright, my dude. Yeah. Still does the same thing it used to do. I would actually really love to have a bloodthirsty shield. It's probably not worth upgrading or reforging anything just yet. And we're going to take the thing that heals you considerably when you parry a melee attack, and then we're going to successfully parry a lot of melee attacks. It's going to happen. Gotta remember, the big mushroom guys do not have a melee attack, even when they don't have a little dude to throw, they just throw a rock or something. So no sense waiting for a parry on that. Just kill those guys as quickly and effectively as possible. Also, they are completely unaffected by being hit, which is a real shame. Okay. We are going to have a little bit of trouble dealing with the bats here. Their attack's a melee attack, right? I wasn't actually watching enough to see if I got health from that. I really thought that was going to throw a little bit further. You know what? Let's go deal with this guy. Actually, I think that might have been a punch. It uses an animation that, if not the same as his throw animation, is at least very, very similar. But I think it might actually have been a punch. Okay, not even a reason to come up here. I should also be using our tonic. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Yeah, screw this. Alright, well the good news is, if we run them out of little guys to throw at us, they're a lot less dangerous. Oof. I don't know if I'm even sure what hit me there. Was that a projectile? Was that a melee attack? Yeah, he's definitely punching. Oof. And it comes out way too fast for me to block it, apparently. Part of the problem is that I've been trained by most of the other enemies in the game to not block the instant you see the exclamation point, because doing that gets you hit. But for all of the new enemies, you have to block the instant you see the exclamation point. You can't go too early. It's really making me look like a fool out here. You know, it's definitely their fault and not mine that I look like a fool out here. Hold on, we're gonna worry about that guy later. What is going on here? Why is the switch so far away from the door? Okay, just phased completely through that guy. This sucks. Can I please be in a position where I can actually hit this enemy? I wanted to just run over the top real quick and kill the ranged guy, but this is, by a large margin, the largest space I've ever seen between the door and the controls for the door. Could you not do that, maybe? Oh wow, he turned around while I was in midair. That's pretty wild. That's a thing that doesn't happen. Oh, hey, wall cherries. Cool. Yeah, man, there was a lot of enemies to have to get through just to have access to the ranged guy. Alright, did we kill his shield? No, we did not. Okay, interesting. If you're far enough away from him, he does both the attacks in the same direction, even if you're no longer in that direction. I guess he must pick the direction for the second attack a little earlier than I'm expecting. So, like, while we're still in the roll. Okay, no, we can get to the ranged guy over here. Do not want to fight a big melee guy while somebody else is picking at me. Okay. There we go. I'm getting a little bit better at dealing with them. It's just like, I just have to, you know, learn every enemy's parry timings if we want to use a lot of shields. And I'm sometimes able to remember a thing, you know, every once in a while. Okay, just a very small amount of gold. Do I want to take this over my shield? Probably not. I feel like this run has not yet shown us what it wants us to be. Oops, didn't mean to zoom back. I just mashing the button too fast. I mean, it worked out. The bloodthirsty shield was red, right? It was green red. Maybe we'll do a maybe we'll go red and get that shield. You can tell from the fact that I just like went ahead and started a run with 40 minutes into the episode that I don't necessarily expect us to make it very far here. It's just the Arboretum's a harsh place, is all. Well, we gotta learn sometime. You can't just expect to be good at things. You gotta earn your way there by being bad at things for a real long time first. That guy didn't actually die. There we go. Yeah, this dash skill is pretty alright. Okay, free crowbar. Not a particularly good crowbar, but I'll take it. The starting sword is awfully bad. Weapon would have to be some real hot garbage not to be better. I'm not gonna buy any of that stuff. I'm certainly not gonna buy any of that stuff. You know, getting good at a game like this, where a lot of what you need to do is execution based, which is not to say that there's like no decision making or anything. Obviously there is some thinking that goes into it as well, but where it's like a lot of it's learning timings and stuff. You just gotta do it. You just gotta get in there and do a really terrible job 10,000 times until the good job starts to feel a little natural, and then you do that 10,000 times until being okay starts to feel natural. You know, you get there eventually. Hey, I wasn't even thinking about that, and we just got there. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Accidentally succeeding while not being self-conscious about it is a beautiful thing. I do not like the way that breaking his shield makes his attack pattern become temporarily erratic. It's fine. We broke combo after getting 30, so it's all good. Honestly, the crowbar's okay. Seems fine. Sure. Better than an empty slot for certain. Honestly, seems pretty good. Oof, that's a lot of rats. Wait a minute. Let's make sure we're coming down. I want to be on... Yeah, here we go. Want all the rats on the same side of me so I can kill them all with a single charge. It is a sad day indeed when we must kill a large number of rats, but what are you going to do? They're full of gold. They're full of gold and chances for me to get other stuff. What, am I supposed to just not murder a living being for my own personal gains? Preposterous. Better than basic shield? Probably. Even if we do intend this to maybe be a red shield run. Yeah, we should probably go back and get the wall cherries we got earlier, too, because this is the time for preparing to leave. But to be honest with you, I had forgotten these were here. Okay, so we're leaving the first area with combo door and almost full health resources. That's promising. Let us see what the castle yields. I have high hopes. Is it always going to be plus stuff? It looks like it. So, throwing knives, which are pretty exciting, but maybe not a great primary weapon. An upgraded version of light speed, which is how much better than ours? Almost double the damage. Like, this shield is very good, but I don't think we're green. I mean, we could be green. What's on my necklace? Okay, so my necklace is the 1 point of green we have. So we are actually only at 1 point of green. Yeah, I don't think I want to go that way, and I do think I want to try to do the Bloodthirsty Shield, so I don't want this as a secondary. I think I'm just going to take an upgrade to our Lightspeed. It's a pretty big upgrade, to be fair. Alright, my friend. Let's... Yeah, the Bloodthirsty Shield is red-green. That's nice. A red shield is a cool thing. Let's take this to 1 cell left. And then... I mean, do we want to buy the tentacle now? I don't think our current melee weapon is necessarily amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it now. Because I don't actually know how it works, and I don't want to take it for the first time as we're about to go fight a big, difficult enemy. So I'm a little nervous that I'll do a bad job with it. Does it make sense for us to grab any mutations? None of these, I think, are particularly critical. So, you know what? Let's start upgrading some of this stuff. Let's upgrade our starting equipment. And Tentacle 3+. Shoots an arrow in front of you, Biters crawl from the dead. These are both wonderful traits. Alright, first things first. Let's upgrade this. Bonus damage to burning oil. Okay, none of these traits are any good at all. Let's upgrade our tentacle, because we're probably going to hold on to this for a little while. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I should probably actually take a mutation. Let's actually go Killer Instinct this time. Having a shorter cooldown on Lightspeed is probably a really good idea. Alright, let's test out this tentacle. Let's just go jam our tentacle up some mushrooms and see what happens. This game is filthy. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, okay. I see. I get it. So it's a little bit like a hook shot. That's pretty cool. Ow. I honestly couldn't even tell that guy was in his charge mode, because he didn't seem to be moving much faster than they normally do. So we're supposed to attack again while we're bumped. I guess while we're being pulled forward, it means. It's not really doing... Okay. Okay, so if you attack again while you're being pulled, it does a lot of damage. If you attack again shortly after being pulled, it does do a different attack animation, but it doesn't seem like you're getting any actual bonus damage out of that. You gotta deliver that kick while you are still in motion, which means that it's not really doable up close. Okay, I'm getting it. I like it. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, it looks like it has a little bit of vertical tracking, too. Oh, I really thought that was going to kill him. Okay. Everything's fine. We got tech. Oof, boy, it does just carry you right through him, though, in a way that's a little unpredictable. That's fine. Ooh, do not do it there. I had the wherewithal not to let myself get pulled right through that guy into the spikes. I'm so proud of myself. Aren't you proud of me? And honestly, I like this. This ground strike thing. I like our equipment. We got some cool stuff. Oh, it does break the ground. Okay, as I was pressing the button, I was like, huh, I wonder if that's going to shatter. So that's kind of cool. That would mean that before you even have the Stomp Rune, you have the capability to go through those doors. I like that. I like the way that performs a lot. As I'm getting used to it, I'm liking it more and more. Alright. Oh no, if I wear this, then think how embarrassed we'll be when we show up here and they're all wearing the same thing. Okay, I'm digging it so far. This is cool. This is a cool loadout, and it actually seems pretty functional. Do I think we'd be... okay. Somehow I managed to not take damage there. I don't think I necessarily deserved to not take damage, but the game gave it to me and I'll take it. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. Wait, how do I even get up there? Oh, damn it. Oh, come here, you. Okay. So it will not pull you up a tiny lip. You have to actually do it on the, Oh. Well, good crouch. I didn't realize that you knew how to crouch. I guess it doesn't really matter. And this will just stop at the edge of this platform. Yeah, okay, this guy's actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass to kill. Neat. What a neat weapon. Alright, I need you to turn around, my friend. Okay, so we gotta go east. Always, always into the east. I'm having a great time. I hope that it's clear that I'm not like... Oh, oof, that sucks. We had a really long combo going there, too. I don't know exactly how long it was. Ow. Damn it. I hope that it's clear that even though I'm losing and dying a lot, it's not like... That's not ruining my experience or anything. Dead Cells is phenomenally fun to play. If you'd not had the opportunity to... Oh, God. Those guys are called yeeters. Of course they are. This game's got internet poisoning. That's going to be a problem, that area over there. I really wish the camera would stop doing that thing. Oh god, he's invisible. Okay, so it seems like if the tentacle pulls me through a projectile, I don't take damage from the projectile. Ooh, interesting. No, right? Oops, that's not the button I meant to press. I meant to press this one. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was the right move. Also, like I keep saying out loud, losing is just part of getting good at things. And honestly, for those of you who are not super familiar with the philosophy that we espouse here at youtube.com/sbplaysgames, losing is like getting better at things is the part of a game that I enjoy. I don't really have a lot of fun when playing games that I'm already very good at. I want to feel the improvement. And I do here. And like being bad at a thing is a necessary part of feeling the improvement. This is so cool. We're going to leave that for now because I'm not actually underneath half health right now. Alright, let me just take cover for a second. Yeah, the zooming through people is really interesting, and I bet there's a lot of really cool tech you can do with it. Hold on. Dudes up here are of slightly greater import. Ah, god, not quite lethal. There we go. There's my crit. Yeah, you need to have a little bit of travel distance before you can land the crit. It's not quite as simple as I was hoping. So kind of hoping this guy would just turn around. Health. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to help us to replace this bow with a shield. Like, I know the bow's off color and everything, but freezing people is so good. Pretty sure we don't want to spend money upgrading to a tentacle that doesn't have any pluses on it. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Okay, whoo. I can't believe that I didn't take damage there. And here's the problem. I can't actually do very much damage to a thing in tight quarters with it. That's not ideal. Oh, wait, there was a rune. Yes, this I will take right now. So we did spend 1 flask charge. I mean, if I end up spending a single flask charge in here, I'm not too upset, I guess. Although, obviously, if we want to get to the point where we can consistently be a threat to achieve victory, we're going to have to get that down to, 0. Oof. I can't believe I was able to roll through that. Alright, those guys don't have literally 1 health, but they don't have very much health. Even a very weak ranged attack is usually enough. Alright, so there's my exit. The fact that we have watermelon just sitting around means we can definitely afford to explore a little. Oh, the telluric shock jump actually carried us up onto the platform above. That is not what I was trying to do. So one of the worst things that can happen to you, ow, is for you to be suddenly surprised by where you are. Really want to have control over that. Lightspeed is so fun. We're not taking either of these. Alright, let's go back. I did see the 2 cells door, but I was very focused on the fact that there were enemies around. Okay, I don't like this area at all. This is gonna suck. I can't believe he just bullseyed me right out of the air. Alright, hold on. We're gonna go in this door. I'm gonna take a second. Give myself a little bit of a reset here. No, I don't. Let's go ahead and do a reroll. We could afford to buy something slightly more expensive. I'm assuming this light speed is not going to be an upgrade. Yeah, because ours is an S quality. Alright, you know what? We'll bounce. No, God, that didn't... Okay. Thank you for not dealing damage to me. Ooh, I really thought freezing him was going to stop the attack from happening entirely, but apparently I just delayed it. It's like that's a weird thing that's inconsistent. It's like a thing you have to learn on an enemy by enemy and attack by attack basis. Some enemies' attacks, if you interrupt them, they continue after the interruption, and some they're stopped entirely. And there's not really a way to know which enemies are gonna do which. You just have to do it a bunch and get used to it. If there's one thing that I wish was different about this game, it's that I wish things were a little bit more consistent. Now, I mean, there is definitely an element of skill in them being inconsistent. You know, you having to learn and adjust and keep in mind a large variety of enemy behaviors. If everybody attacked with the same delay after the exclamation point pops up, that would feel better to me, because consistency feels like good game design for reasons that I honestly probably no reason at all. It's just like intuitively that feels good to me. But also, playing the game with a shield would be like tremendously easier, like really, really a lot easier. And not necessarily in a way that's actually good. So basically my point is, I'm going to say a lot of garbage about how things should be different in this game and probably disregard me. So it's very likely that I am wrong about what would make things better. Okay, Explorer's Instinct tells me there is in fact a scroll over here. And I know that like this is the place where this thing happens, but does it seem to anyone else like there's just more mushroom dudes on this version of this floor than usual? Oh hey! It does hook shot to walls. That's cool. I don't actually want to do a light speed on that guy. Okay, now we will. Try not to charge at maximum speed into spikes if I can. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, this is going to work out just fine, though. By the way, about 90% of the time when I say that's not what I wanted, I'm not saying, hey, that's not the commands I entered. I'm saying, oh, I did a dumb thing. I should not have done that thing. I cannot believe we didn't take damage from those spikes. Man, there are definitely going to be lots of interesting movement options available with this tentacle, now that I know that it actually does that hookshot thing. But I don't... Good luck to me on noticing them and utilizing them appropriately in the moment. Got him. Got him with the crit. Alright, are we looking pretty good here? There's a couple of enemies over there yet. May as well pick them up. We still have that watermelon, remember? So we are effectively at full health. Where are these two enemies? Ah, here we go. I was really hoping that the rock spikes were going to go high enough in the air. Okay, there we go. Let's go get our watermelon and get out of here. Ow. You would think that climbing into spikes from the side like that would maybe not do damage. I feel like in most games you can approach spikes from the side that isn't sharp and they just let you go. It's fine. I don't think that... I'm pretty sure that didn't take us below half, so the watermelon's still going to take us to full. And we're going to get our blood shield, and I'm going to take the blood shield, even though we are having a lot of good luck with the ice bow. My guess is the ice bow is going to be a lot less effective against that giant monster. Did I actually go through here? I didn't. Ooh. Look at this big old pipe. Warning, don't water the plants. Well, it seems like maybe a little too late for that. Where does this pipe go? Into the wall, it turns out. Mystery solved. Slowly, they are relating to us some kind of very important lore, I assume. And we're going to read it all and comprehend none of it. That is my solemn promise to you, the viewer. Alright. We are going to get through this. It's going to happen. We're going to get ourselves a real cool shield, and then we're just going to shield off all the big scary attacks. Probably. I'm a little scared about using the tentacle on this boss. I think it's going to get us hit a bunch. But you know what? We will work through it. Show me a random starter shield. I think a shield is more important than a bow at the beginning of the game. We'll get all three of them. We probably want to do some reforges. Okay, absorbs 95% of projectile damage when just held up. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of that. Also, this is cheap. We may as well take this. Just a little more damage. I'm going to re-roll this. Okay. Victim's remains explode, deals bonus damage. I'll take that. That's fine. Bonus damage on rooted targets is pretty whatever, but also this is a rank 1 telluric shock, so we're going to replace it. I'm not going to bother spending a bunch of money on rerolls. Let's take the bonus damage after being wounded. Something tells me I'm likely to be wounded at some point during this fight. This thing's not even a boss. It's just a big scary bug. Alright. Shake it out. Just get loose. This is where we gotta perform. Come on. Aha! Ooh, I do not... Right, the tentacle's gonna carry me through... Oh, wow. I didn't even think about the fact that he would just be completely unfazed by the telluric shock. He doesn't give even half of a shit about that. I mean, we're getting through his health. I took quite a lot of damage at the beginning of the fight, though. I almost got hit in exactly the same stupid way. Ow. Well, I didn't manage to get any of my health back on that one. Honestly, this tentacle thing's working out pretty well. I knew he was going to do that back kick, and I actually had a plan. It didn't come to fruition, but believe me, it was there. Okay, we got through that. It hurt a lot. I'm gonna hold off on the flask. I think we're above that don't get one shot threshold, so in theory, nothing can kill us right now. I was really hoping that the tentacle was going to... There we go. Do that thing. Just carry me through all of the enemies. It's really neat. It's like very... Oh, that's right. I remember these guys. Okay, we are definitely at a killable threshold now. I'll just go ahead and flask up. Oh, that didn't do any damage at all. Oh, that's a bummer. It doesn't actually kill them. Lightspeed, you're killing me. Apologies if combat's hard to follow. I'm the one entering the commands, and even I can't always tell what's happening. There's a lot of zipping around going on here. The tentacle extremely rules. I'm a huge fan of this weapon now. We get to melee fight people from wherever we just happen to be. And we could like use the tentacle itself to zoom us far enough away that when we attack we can get a crit. You know what? I will absolutely 2,500. Ooh. I was gonna say I will absolutely take an upgraded version of this item that I'm enjoying using. I'm not 100% sure how long it's gonna take us to get to 2,500. This might not be a trivial thing. Okay. We're doing alright. I will say the enemy balance in here is very tricky. These are some scary enemies. Oh, this is a narratively significant room. Cellar. And a bulletin board, a notice tacked to it. Do not forget to clean the cellar on a regular basis. The meat will not last more than 3 or 4 days. After that, it begins to emit a foul odor. Huh, interesting. There doesn't seem to be anything in this room. It's just to show us the big cages full of the dead spear guys. Yeah, interesting. Can we... Nope. You know how our character loves to just kick a corpse for no reason? Sometimes stuff falls out, which I guess, is a reason. What am I doing? I was going this way for a reason, because we know there's a scroll over here. Really want to kill this guy. Oh, that sucks. It sucks that he's able to get to a place that is so far away. Ooh, I cannot believe I didn't get hit by his spear. I think we're just going to disregard that guy. Pretty sure he's not going to come after us, and I don't want to run all the way over there. Congratulations, you lived. Oh, I missed him. Completely missed him with my tentacle. That sucks. I blocked way too early and then unblocked and reblocked, and it just gave me the parry, but again, I'm not 100% sure I really deserved it. That was a really good time to find some food. We're at a health level where I would have felt silly flasking, but also I was like starting to feel a little worried. What a fun set of weapons we have. We have so much mobility. And I mean, like, the game is 100% more fun once you have the wall climb. And you can just, like, zip up walls, and you have so many more options for dealing with common enemy attacks. And God. Dead cells. What did I just take so much damage from? I am not at all certain what hit me there. Oh, his third attack is so slow. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. Don't really want to be using another flash charge already. This could be real dangerous. Okay. Managed to make it through without getting bisected. Oh, this is a bad place to roll. I should not have done that. I was trying to drop down and hit those spear guys, so I couldn't get him to go downward. Alright. I know you're down here somewhere. Well, one of you. No, you're both here, you just stacked up to hide your numbers. I get it. That's the pro version of riding single file. It's actually within each other. Alright, little bit of a bleed. Jeez. Enemies in this area hit very hard. This is like, we're taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna end up out of flask very soon. Oh, none of them actually fell. Then those two guys jumped down for no reason. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is that level of health, right, where I don't feel entirely comfortable flasking, but I am worried that if we don't flask, we might die. So I'm just not going to. And we're gonna be careful. I'm not fighting that elite right now. That's a thing that is not happening. Nope, let me grab something. Oh god. There we go. Ow. Sadly, the telluric shock does not prevent you from taking damage from projectiles. I mean, we have to. I don't like it, but I think we have to flask in that situation. I don't remember exactly what the... Jeez. Okay, hold on. Let me deal with some of the ranged guys first. I don't remember exactly what the threshold is for you being able to be one-shot, but I think if the screen has the red flashing around the outside, I think that means you are vulnerable. You are in the danger zone. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, get one of them down as quickly as possible. Absolutely not. In no universe am I intentionally taking curse in this place. Accidentally? Absolutely. That could happen. Could, and I'm pretty sure did, right? Okay. These guys are terrifying. Also, the cursed treasure chest kind of sexually harasses you, which just reinforces its evil. Oh, why did you have to live? Yeah, enemies do take damage when they fall, but they don't always take as much as I would like. That's so fun. It's like jumping up and hookshotting yourself to an enemy is so fun. Oh my god. Okay. We're not gonna buy anything right now, but we're gonna remember this is here. This is the one cell door? I guess we can't see which cell. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an open door. That's what matters. Alright, give this guy a little bit of space. Why can I not... It's weird. I was not able to pick that up while standing close to the wall. Trying so hard to grab them. They're so tiny. Ow. I was hoping that if I just kept climbing upward, it would get me up fast enough that he would miss. Ah, damn it. God, the blowgun attack is so fast. It hurts me very much. Come on, die. Don't you dare blowgun me again, I swear to God. Okay. Whew. It's a real nightmare down here. Alright, so we have the ability to go buy cherry. If we can get together a little bit more money, I suppose we could buy a watermelon instead, and I think that's got to be our hope. Did you hear it? Did you hear the little denied noise it made there when it was like, no, I absolutely will not allow you to use your ability. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't actually do any damage to them with my drop attempt there. Okay, their blowgun. That's a cool item. I would love to actually get out of here with that. Did that actually hit him? No. Can these guys shoot upward? Well, doesn't matter. Oh no, I missed him. Okay, I'll take it. If they just want to jump up there and leave me alone. Oh no, you're kidding me. There is a second one of these, isn't there? Shit, I'd forgotten about this. Okay, do we have to go back and buy the cherry? There's not really a lot of... Yeah, I think so. I'm really bummed because we're so close to being able to afford the other thing. I mean, there's no universe where we get to buy that flask charge. That's unrealistic, but... I was really hoping to get me a watermelon. Honestly, this is almost certainly not going to be enough, right? In theory, I should be able to beat the tick without taking any damage. His attacks are big and slow and pretty predictable, but let's be honest. Yeah, I'd never seen a, Oh, okay, I guess we're almost done with the zone. That's cool. Okay, he will turn around between those two attacks. That's a thing worth knowing. Oof. Got caught trying to fire a skill. I mean, right? Why not? Everything is so scary. I will swear to you that I right-clicked. I will not necessarily swear to you that I right-clicked in time. I may have been a little slow on that one. His overhand attack is quite a bit slower than that forward punchy attack. And I guess the deal is you just have to get good at seeing which animation he has started before you know how fast to block. That's going to be challenging. But hey, look at this. We're getting to start with a real weapon every run. It's progress. You know, of a sort. Listen, unlocking a new difficulty every couple of runs, that's pretty unrealistic. Unlocking some new items? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we could do that. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, are we going to be able to get through all that nonsense? Honestly, I'm not sure. It's a pretty terrifying biome. We might, I do want to see what's at the end of it. We might try running some other paths for a little while just to build up some confidence. We'll see. And we'll see you then.